Welcome to Too Much Willie Nelson. Phases and stages, circles and cycles, scenes that we've all seen before. Let me tell you some more. Today from 1974, Phases and Stages. This recorded at Muscle Shoals, Alabama. 11 tracks, roughly 30 minutes. We're back over at Atlantic. And last time I mistakenly claimed that there were 3 albums for Atlantic. That is not the case. This is the second and final Atlantic record. At a later time, the 2 were repackaged with a 3rd album that's live. We may or may not get to that. This is a concept album around the story of a divorce, completely written by Willie and presumably inspired by his own recent divorce from his second wife. Side 1, which is not available on compact disc, but if you have the record it is told from the woman's point of view, and side 2 is told from the man's point of view. Phases and Stages, that's the theme song on here, winds its way through the album, weaving together all of the chapters, we'll call them, of the story. It does this 5 times, and it works very well. The album is bursting at the seams with fiddles, mandolins, steel guitars, and a wealth of resonator guitars. It was beautifully mixed by Tom Dowd, which was an excellent choice. There is an excellent film about Tom Dowd floating out there, documentary. Check it out. I recommend it. Unfortunately, there's Willie. Unfortunately, the powers that be at Atlantic weren't sufficiently impressed. And when Wexler went to them and complained that they shouldn't close the country music division because they had Willie Nelson on their roster, the reply was, "Who is Willie Nelson? Go ahead and close it." Well, the end result, Jerry Wexler quit. Willie was picked up by Columbia Records, and he soon thereafter became one of the biggest country music stars of all time. And that's why we're here. So, if we check out the song titles, it is not lost on me, a longtime beer-drinking man, that the song Down on the Corner Beer Joint comes before Bloody Mary Morning, because that's exactly how it happens in real life. In Bloody Mary Morning, he flies from LA to Houston. Additionally, and slightly related, I just saw Willie Nelson on the Outlaw Tour right over yonder at the Hollywood Bowl, and he opened with Bloody Mary Morning. So this album is an all-time classic. It was critically acclaimed on its release, but only did moderately well commercially, and the country division at Atlantic closed soon afterwards, as we mentioned. However, it is now widely available, of course, and it is an essential part of any serious Willie Nelson collection. Here are my favorite tracks. Let's go back to that track listing. The previously mentioned Corner Beer Joint with the line, "Jeans fit a little bit tighter than they did before." Don't I know it? How Will I Know I'm Falling in Love Again? And finally, the previously mentioned Bloody Mary Morning. This record is must-have, whatever format you want. Run out and get it if you don't already have it, and you probably do. I appreciate you stopping by. Too Much Willie Nelson, and we'll talk again tomorrow.